refrigerator that is, I guess it's making a beeping sound and the temp's going up. So I'm on the way to go check that out right now. So I'll bring y'all along and let's see what we can find. Alright, here's the back. Pressing the horn. Check this condenser. A little dirty. So I think it's satisfied temperature right now, so just click on. Degrees, so let's see what happens. Just let it run by itself. It's a set temperature 36.
P2. You know, in the morning you're just zombified, so.
Oh yeah.
Muscle memory. Your eyes closed.
You're just going on the routine.
Yeah.
Interesting. So she just satisfied. Unit shut off. But it should have shown the P2 and it's still beeping. Fans on, compressors off.
Did everything work out with testing and whatnot? Excuse me, you have to get tested.
Alright, so I'm using ohms of resistance to check the leads. The black one is the evaporator probe sensor. And checking the resistance, I'm getting OL. On the white leads, which is the room box temp, I'm getting resistance, but not on the black leads for the evaporator probe. Not getting nothing. I'm gonna look up that code from the PDF manual. Alright, so just a quick look at the Dixel PDF form. So on this one, P2 error code description is saying second probe presence, range N and Y, default at Y. So here's another page. P2 evaporator probe present. So there's an N and Y. N represents not present. Y, the defrost stops by temperature. So here's another side. P2 alarm signaling evaporator probe failure. Outputs defrost end is timed. So it's like a sensor for the defrost basically. And then here's one more. And it shows a chart where the top section says set temperature, compressor's running, satisfies, temperature rises, compressor turns back on. Same thing on bottom. And if you read the bottom section though, the bottom left, it says in case of fault of the thermostat probe and the start and stop of the compressor are timed through parameters CY and CN. So that's why it's still running. So the compressors are timed now and not running off of that thermostat probe to tell it when to turn on and turn off. So it'll run. It's gonna beep when it goes into that area again. But right now we're gonna order that that probe. I'm gonna order that controller as well, Dixie controller, because of I feel really comfortable replacing that in case it's becomes an issue in the future, especially as hot as it's getting. So we're gonna do that. It looks like that evaporator sensor probe is gonna be the fault. So we're gonna order that. I don't know if they come in pairs with the other sensor. They probably do. And then I want to also replace that controller, that Dixel controller. Alright guys, so I am back with the new Dixel controller. Got the new sensors in there as well. So let's go ahead and put this guy in. Alright, got that off. Now trying to take this panel off. Alright, got it pulled out. Here's the room sensor. And then right here's the EVAP sensor. You can see that. So there's my two sensors. They're coming up right here. So I'm just trying to get the sensors ran through one by one. I got it electrical taped to the new sensor so I could just pull it through the hole. And if you notice, I got a little tab on it, another piece of electrical tape on that one. That's just to indicate, kind of help me remember that that one is for the room temperature sensor. So that way I don't get confused as to which one's which when it's ran through. Especially since they're both black. You know, before it was a white sensor and a black sensor, now they're both black. So that's why I got a little piece of electrical tape on the end on there. Just trying to make sure that new sensor is in there nice and tight, nice and snug. There you go. Secure with the zip tie. Make sure the wire's not getting pinched by the cover. And then there's my room temperature sensor nice and secured. Make sure everything's secured before I start closing anything up. So there's like a little groove inside the foam insulation for the leads. So I'm just gonna put some tape right there just to secure them. That way when I put the top down, I'm not gonna risk pinching or moving the wires anywhere. Alright, everything's put back together now. All the panels on. I just got to secure the the controller now. Connect the correct number of probes, connect the wiring, see table. Okay, so step 2, turn on the power. Within 1 minute, complete steps 3, 4, and 5. So that's 3, 4, 5. Hold the down key for 3 seconds, and the controller will automatically recognize and adjust itself to the type of probes connected. The display briefly shows TPD followed by NTC or PTC. So I'm going to do that, then press auxiliary TC for 3 seconds. Use up and down keys to adjust the required settings and confirm. So that's for the parameter, which is this table down here below. For the off cycle, see, this is just off cycle defrost, so I'm gonna go with 4. Defrost time initiated, temperature terminated, alarm relay. So I'm gonna go with number 4 on there. And then it says step 5, press and hold set for 3 seconds, Celsius or Fahrenheit, and then adjust the set point. So let me go through these steps real quick. Alright, power's on. So it's trying to adjust and recognize the sensors that are into it. Hold that button down. NTC. Alright. I gotta hold down auxiliary TC. Hold that button down. So now I'm gonna set that one to 4, like I said, for defrost off cycle. Save it, then you hold set. Make sure the set temperature is where I want it to be. 34 degrees, I'm happy with that. So 66 in the box right now, so I'm gonna let it run. 62. It's been about 30 minutes and she's already satisfied. Turn back on at 38. Alright guys, so that's gonna wrap that one up. That one definitely took a lot of tearing apart to get to the sensors easily. It's a lot better to do that than trying to fight it. I just tear it apart. It's not that hard to put it back together. But everything seemed good after that. It satisfied at 33 degrees, turned back on to 38. So I watched the cycle a few times, see no issues. So that was definitely an interesting one. But give the video a like, subscribe if you want some more videos like this. And I appreciate you guys watching, and I will see y'all on the next one.